right, y'all. It's Ever Be Spooky Girl, and I am back. So, y'all got 2 videos. There's actually 3. I don't know what happened to the other one. As I explained in the first Title IX rant, that's before this one, I was having some problems with some uploading and stuff, and YouTube really, I don't know if they're showing the live or whatnot, but it hasn't been uploaded to my channel yet for some reason. I was able to go on YouTube Studio and find it and download it to my phone. It wasn't easy, but I figured out a way, and so I can upload it on Spotify because it hasn't been actually approved on YouTube yet. I don't think. I can't see it. I had to go to Studio to find it. But anyway, so I had to keep trying to record it over, and just redo it to make sure, I get the message out. So this Title IX rant and the one before it might be a little bit similar in saying the same things. And that's because I wasn't sure if the first one was going to make it. You know what I'm saying? So I did another one. I actually did 3. I can't find the other one. But anyway, enjoy them both. This is Ever Be Spooky Girl. And I just need y'all to enjoy both the videos. Take something from it. Take what you will from it. What you can use from it. I just put my videos out to get these messages out to people. Maybe people just don't listen to other people or, certain stations or certain bloggers or something. Hopefully I'm that blogger that reaches somebody's ears. You get what I'm saying? Take my videos and pass them to somebody else, have somebody else listen to them, share them, because maybe they'll listen to mine. You get what I'm saying? I don't think I'm special or nothing, but, people have preferences. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know, maybe, just maybe somebody will listen to mine. So just please share the video, and we're going to keep this going because I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep making these videos, and I'm going to keep making these posts, and when sites get rid of me, I'm just going to go to another site. You know what I'm saying? I will learn to speak Germany and be on a German site. I promise you that. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm going to keep on doing this. I'm not going to stop. So here goes. And this is Title IX, another Title IX. So I hope you guys enjoy it. And all right, just Ever Be Spooky Girl. This is Ever Be Spooky Girl. And I guess y'all sent for me. So here I am. Y'all sent for me. Here I am doing another live. Let's talk about the Title IX stuff. Now, first I want to say it's mighty suspicious everybody watching that Tickle versus Giggle case and Biden do this over here. It's just the timing is suspicious. That he doing this. Why everybody watching that case? So I just think, the timing is concerning. But we're gonna talk about this Title IX stuff, and I'm gonna give you my thoughts on it because the only thing they could do with me is just keep kicking me off of sites, and I'm gonna keep popping up on another one. You get what I'm saying? I don't have a lot for them to threaten me with. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to keep on talking because this stuff is wrong. I'm going to keep posting as long as I got breath in my body. And, I believe in a higher power. I'm not a religious person. I've said that many times, but I do believe we have a creator. I believe in a God. And, that magic person, up in the sky that don't nobody believe in, I still believe in. I still believe in that person. And so that's another reason that, keeps driving me to do this. I'm fighting for kids. I'm fighting for women. I'm fighting for men. I'm fighting for everybody that this is affecting. Men was laughing at the beginning of this. And now they got, women in their spaces. With cuts on their chest. You know what I'm saying? With missing boobs and stuff. They got women in their spaces. Because this is not just going to inconvenience women now. You know what I'm saying? Because you got the trans men, the ones that everybody was saying was being so quiet, now they might get a little loud now. As far as going into the men's spaces. So men will eventually start getting comfortable with this if it hadn't already started. You understand what I'm saying? It's just, it's just a thing about biology. You know what I'm saying? It's nobody being evil or nasty to the next person. It's uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Again, you have men that don't, they're uncomfortable with it. You know what I'm saying? It's a female and, it's not their wife or their partner. Some men just may be uncomfortable with that. It may be a religious thing. Same, with the women being uncomfortable, with the men in there, So you got that. And then you got people not speaking up about this. And I'm going to tell y'all something. I'm going to, because it's affecting everybody. The kids are having surgeries, unnecessary surgeries, strong medicines given to them. Men, I'm sure you got these trans women, these trans men, which are biological women that present as men, or, feel like they're men. And so they're coming into the men's spaces now, But men was laughing at this. We're going to get into this. Now, so, and then it's affecting the women with the sports and stuff. You get what I'm saying? Like, the sport issue don't really affect the men all like that. You get what I'm saying? Because they can come over in they sports and don't win nothing. But it might be a thing with like the changing rooms, the privacy and stuff. You get what I'm saying? That might, men only spaces and stuff. And yeah, it is. I did hear some stuff where it's affecting men because like the gay men apps and stuff like that. Or, stuff, things that's just set up just for males, born males, biologically, reality, those apps are being invaded by women that feel like men or say they're men. So men may be getting tired of this too, but they probably just ain't as vocal as women are. You know what I'm saying? Because we got the sports issue and this and that. So men ain't probably really caring about the bathroom too much. The trans man is really a biological woman. Ain't really no threat to them. Look like a man going in the stars, so they don't pay it no much attention. We, on the other hand, a lot of times, not all the time, but a lot of times we looking at 6 foot tall person sometime coming in there looking pretty male. You get what I'm saying? So it's kind of like a different reality what we're dealing with. You get what I'm saying? Opposed to the men. The men's issue might be with the dating apps and, men only spaces like, little lodges and stuff like that. Men got stuff where it's just men affiliated. You know what I'm saying? And now you got women that think they're men or feel like they're men invading those spaces. So see, it's trickling down where they thought it was just going to be a woman's problem. You get what I'm saying? So it's actually bothering men. They just not as vocal. Because they're men. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to seem like crybabies. But, I'm sure some may not care, but some may be uncomfortable with seeing, female in the male-only spaces. You know what I'm saying? With 2 scars on her chest. That might bother some of them. I don't know. You get what I'm saying? I'm sure it bothers some. If it don't bother some, it don't bother some, it do. You know how that go. Okay? But again, don't forget what I said at the beginning, the timing of this. Everybody watching that tickle versus giggle case. You get what I'm saying? It's got a lot to do with this gender, sex, based reality type stuff. And now Biden do this. So just, remember what I said at the beginning. That's very suspicious. You get what I'm saying? Like the timing on that. Everybody looking at that case. You get what I'm saying? And he go Biden and do this. Okay. All right. But I was saying, and I've been saying, people should have been speaking up about this. And, this is what people would say. Oh, well, and most of them, they probably got trans in their family and stuff. And, a lot of big politicians and legislators and lawmakers and people in government, they got trans people in their families. This is why they support this and push this stuff. There's other stuff going on too, like money for pharmaceutical, political, it's lust in there, some PED stuff, you can't really say the whole word or you get your video flagged, so you got to spell it out. PED, yeah. So, I was saying a long time ago, somebody should have been standing up saying something, because even if you got enough people that, a lot of people that support it, that's in powerful positions that support it because they have trans loved ones or family members. You also got people up there in powerful positions that don't support it. You get what I'm saying? That's got daughters and kids that's this is again, this is pulling against. You get what I'm saying? They're clashing against. You get what I'm saying? So for the same amount of people that you got in power that's pushing this, you got this, in other words, let me shrink it so y'all can understand it. For the same amount of people you got in power that's pushing this for whatever reasons, political, money, family members, you get what I'm saying? You got the same amount of people that's in power that should be pushing against it. You get what I'm saying? For opposite reasons. You get what I'm saying? Because you have people that's in power, in powerful positions, that's got kids, that's not trans. You know what I'm saying? Or just, regular kids that just want to be in sports. This is why people should be speaking up. Everybody in legislation and power is not for this. Where are those voices at? Where are the other? You trying to tell me everybody that's in powerful positions, everybody, all over the world, all these governments that's going for this stuff. You get what I'm saying? That everybody want this? Ain't nobody got no females in their family. Like, you don't have no females, no nieces, no sisters, no granddaughters, no friends with girl kids, aunties, mothers, girlfriends, wives. Those are females. And I really didn't want to make this video because, I'm feeling some kind of way. You get what I'm saying? Because to me, this is where y'all let the ball slip. Y'all heard it from me. I'm just a nobody. You get what I'm saying? I ain't in no power positions nowhere. You get what I'm saying? Because it takes more than one person. And you're not fixing to convince me that everybody that's in those powerful positions is wanting this, is supporting this. You're not finna convince me of that. You get what I'm saying? Just like the person that's in the position that, that want to support it, you got to have some people that's against it. Do you really want your kids, sports opportunities taken like that? But let me say this, and this gonna hurt. This gonna hurt y'all guts. This gonna hurt. This is gonna give you a stomach ache. You drop the ball when you let them do the stuff with the kids. That's where you drop the ball at. See, that's what really opened the door. That's what really opened it. Obama, he cracked it a little bit. And they put him there for a reason. You get what I'm saying? They knew black people was going to vote for a black president. They knew that. You know what I'm saying? That is strategic with everything that they do. What is wrong with y'all people? Yeah, a black president. Yeah. And look what he would have done. But he only cracked the door. He cracked it a little bit. He just cracked it. Like them little doggy doors that you have on your door so your dog can get in and out, your cat or animal, whatever. He just cracked it just a little bit. You get what I'm saying? So they can get in and out and move around. You know what I'm saying? And figure out some more stuff. Yeah, that's what he did. So, when y'all, and a lot of, let me say this too. Because I got a lot on my mind. So y'all excuse me. I'm just, if I'm going off one track and on to another. But it was some laws that were snuck in some countries, and I'm sure the United States too. It was some stuff that was put in during the COVID. that we didn't vote on, what, we don't know about. I don't really know how all of that stuff worked, but I'm sure some stuff was put in, you know what I'm saying, during the COVID. And probably, I'm almost sure the COVID was part, a strategic part of, all their plans too. You get what I'm saying? Because everybody was mobile, sitting down, wasn't nobody going to work, hardly, government buildings was closed, all kinds of stuff. You get what I'm saying? Which gave them the opportunity to do a whole lot of sneaky stuff and, start making plans to do a whole lot of sneaky stuff. You get what I'm saying? So, make sure y'all pay attention to that, what I said. And then I want to say this, what I was going to say, this going to hurt a lot of y'all's stomachs. And it should. When y'all let them get away with messing with them kids, operations and stuff on them kids, that's where y'all messed up at. Really. That's where y'all messed up at. Because if you can't stand up, kids is our down most vulnerable group. Not women, not animals, not men, it's kids. Kids come first. And if you couldn't stand up for that, those evil people knew that. They knew that and they went, we got it. We got them now. They knew that. If nobody was protecting them kids, they knew that they could do anything after that. So I want y'all to suck on that and swallow that for a minute. You know what I'm saying? They should have never been allowed to do anything with them kids, surgeries and stuff. That should have been stopped immediately. And the fact that they done been able to do that long, you can't even fix your mouth to fight for anything else. You complain about sports and males and female sports, and yet they cutting off little boys' penises. You get what I'm saying? And little teenage girls' breasts. Like, this don't make no sense. You get what I'm saying? I gladly give up my sports. You get what I'm saying? To stop them from doing surgery and messing with these kids. I would quit my sports if I was in that position. You get what I'm saying? Take care of the kids first. The kids is first. Yeah, I'm upset about the sport thing too. Male shouldn't be in girl sports. But what about the kids? That's first. Like, that should have been stopped. Once that was allowed and nothing wasn't done about that, that was it. You can't even open your mouth to complain about anything else. Because once you let them get away with harming kids, everything was up in the air. Or like Cardi B say, everything was on the floor. You get what I'm saying? Like, and that should put a bad taste in your mouth, and I want it to. You get what I'm saying? Because if you allow somebody to harm kids, you get what I'm saying? It's over. And this is why they doing everything else. Because if we would have stopped that, it would have slowed down a lot of other stuff. And the cash report, it's here, but look at how many kids done been harmed. You know what I'm saying? And, just people don't get just one kid having anything done to him surgically is too many. One kid was too many. With the girl in the sports and the females in the sports, one boy being on the team is too many. It doesn't matter. It's a female spot. I don't care if he win third or fourth place. It's a place that a female is supposed to have. If he win fourth place, female was supposed to have that. There's a female that didn't get a space because he's there. I don't care if it's second, third, or fourth. I don't care. A female is supposed to be there. Let them lose to each other. Okay? But you see what's going on? Now you see that they replaced it with gender. So so the men can't have no privacy neither. You get what I'm saying? What if, I seriously doubt it, but maybe since they on testosterone and been on it for years, they may think they can be a man in sports. I mean, what if the females that's on testosterone that think they're males start going into the male sports? I mean, what's that going to do for male sports? You get what I'm saying? Like, do you have any males that's going to stand up and say, no, I'm not wrestling her. It's a female. I'm not doing it. Kickboxing, MMA. You get what I'm saying? Like, what if you get those females really think they males and been on that testosterone, really want to go into the male sports? From him changing this, from this being changed. You can't discriminate now. Nobody was never saying they couldn't play sports. We were just saying to keep it fair and sex-based, reality-based. That's all people were saying. But what if those males, those artificial males, basically female-born biologically, but think, they're in the wrong body, so they think they're males. They've been on this testosterone. What if they want to go into the male sports? What does that do for male sports? You're going to have some males that's going to say, all right, let them come in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we'll teach them something. But then you're going to have some that's going to be quitting. It's just basically tearing up sports. That's all that gender thing is doing. Because gender, and this comes from the trans supporters themselves. It fluctuates. It's not stable. You can feel like a man one day. You hear a lot of them say this. They done said it publicly. You may feel this way one day and this day another. So basically what they saying, sports can't discriminate. So one year you can run on the males team and the next year you can go run or swim on the females team. That's basically what they saying. And then back to we're going to cover some of the male stuff. But back to that. Some males going to be saying, yeah, let them come on, get in here. Let them come on. Males going to be saying that, but then some going to be saying, no, they're going to be quitting. Because they ain't going to want a female on the team. Because some, people got common sense. They know she going to get hurt. Even if she takes testosterone and thinks she a man. Everything is different. Females and males are made different. God made the creator, that person nobody believes in that's up in the sky. Well, he's not a person, the entity. The source. Made us different. We're different. Physically. And you just got some men that's not going to do it. So they going to be giving up their lifelong dreams, all their hard work and everything. You get what I'm saying? Because, they just not going to do it. You got some men that's going to be saying, no, I'm not fixing to wrestle. I'm not fixing to fight. I'm not finna box, a female. I don't care what she thinks she is. I'm not doing it. And they going to give up their life dream for that. So you can see how devastating this is. It's not just for women. And men was laughing at this. I remember men was laughing at this, and I want this to put a bad taste in everybody's mouth. If you had stopped it with the kids, we wouldn't be in this mess. Because I'm going to put them kids first. They've been sneaking messing with them kids for a long time and people knew. And y'all ain't fixing to tell me that everybody in powerful seats and powerful positions is for this. Everybody is supporting it. You got powerful people up there in those seats, in those positions, that is not for this. And they just too scared to speak up. And now you see what you done? Being scared and quiet. You see what you done now? It's just a man's sport. And if men got to be made to fight, play, or women on the football field, men gonna start boycotting it too. I'm promising you that. The only ones you're going to see hanging behind is the greedy ones that just want money or they captured by the ideology. They got family members in it. They got some other interest in it. But people with ethics and people with principles is not going to do this. They're not going to do it. People going to start leaving it. If you want a trans world, you can have it. I'm going to sit over here in the corner. Go ahead. Because it's only like this because people did not speak up. People need to speak up. And, it's a day too late. You get what I'm saying? You gotta, I don't even see us making it to November for an election. And I really feel they're gonna cheat with that. They're gonna do something. But Biden is trying to pass so many laws and do so much negative stuff before that election comes. Like he just, it's other stuff coming. You get what I'm saying? And whoever gets in office got to try to dismantle all this. But my honest opinion is, and it's just my personal, if we still have freedom of speech, and it's just my opinion, he needs to be out of office. Like now. You get what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Waiting until this November is too long. But yeah, I wanted your stomach to hurt with that. If you allow that to happen to kids, shut your mouth. And they knew that. The evil ones in charge knew that. They knew. They got away with doing surgery on all those kids, and they knew. Nobody was saying anything. They knew. And they said, we got them now. We got them now. Because if you don't fight for kids, what the hell? What are you talking about sports? They cutting off little boys' genitals. Little girls' breasts. You really talking about sports? Let's start at the beginning. So, I just, I'm speechless. And it's like, you just can't convince me that everybody in power is supporting this, is for this. You just can't. Y'all people staying quiet about this. Y'all don't have no daughters. You don't want your daughter to do sports if she want to do sports. What about your son? Your principles, did you teach him? He probably ain't gonna want to wrestle or fight or box. A girl. So what about that? Okay, that's a good thing that he decided he don't want to do that. But what about his career and his training and the work he put in? He just got to walk away from that. You get what I'm saying? His principles are good, but he got to give up all his work. So, this is Ever B. Y'all, this is a mess. It's a mess, y'all. And, I ain't gonna stop. I'm gonna post and I'm gonna talk about it. And when the sites get rid of me and kick me off, you're gonna find me on another site. I'll be on China sites, or, countries, other countries, maybe countries I ain't even heard of. You gonna see me popping up talking about this. Like, I'm not gonna stop, and, a lot of y'all, a lot of people y'all need to know, y'all watching this, you know what I'm saying? I don't know your names. I don't know you personally. Y'all failed these kids. Y'all failed society. You thought you could just shut up and wasn't nothing gonna happen? I'll just be quiet because, I don't want to lose my job. And, my daughter, she ain't old enough for sports yet anyway. What did y'all thought? Or my daughter, she ain't interested in sports, so this don't affect her. I'm just gonna stay out of it. What you thought? It's a train wreck. It's a train wreck that just keeps going. You know what I'm saying? And everything on that track in its way gonna get demolished. That's what this is. Ain't no sit down and be quiet. Maybe it'll go away. Ain't none of that. You just gonna stay out of it. You see what being quiet got us? How can you be quiet when kids is being harmed? And then, just like those men was laughing at us. See, this thing got a whole lot of legs to it. You know what I'm saying? It's got politics. It's got lust. It's got that PED in there. Money, pharmaceutical, it's misogyny. This thing has a lot of legs to it. This entity has a lot of legs. It's like an alien spider. Our spiders got 8 legs. Normally, earth spiders. An alien spider probably would have much more or many more legs. Just imagine that. That's what this entity is. This trans-analogy, all this stuff is an alien spider with unlimited legs. All y'all people that shut up and didn't say nothing. I'm talking to y'all. That was in power that could have said something. You got all these kids with missing body parts now. These kids are surgically altered. These drugs they done gave them. Like this is crazy. Ain't no 3 or 4 year old trans. That's ridiculous. And any parents thinking that need to be locked up. Period. That should never be allowed. And just like they stripped that word gender away from sex, knowing it was the same thing, like a gender reveal party and all that stuff. It's just a nice way of saying sex. Your gender personality may be different and fluctuate. But gender and sex is the same thing. They have been known as the same thing. They don't want personality on it. They said gender is not the same as sex. No, it is. Your gender personality is different from biological, factual sex. Gender personality, gender character. But gender is sex. And since they done took that word and changed the definition of it, stripped it away from sex, and applied it into, Constitution, legislate, whatever, put it in there under gender protection. Y'all had a chance. Y'all people know who I'm talking to. Y'all had a chance to stop this stuff, and you was too scared. You have no, and I shouldn't be saying this because I'm a spiritual person. Just jump off a bridge somewhere. You get what I'm saying? If you can't protect kids, like what good are you? What good are you now? You were in position to stop this. And you see me keep going on about the kids? Because to me, the sports come second. Bathrooms start, I don't care how you put it in order. Them kids is first for me. That should have been stopped. Obama cracked the door. Pay attention to me. He cracked it. Just like this. When they was able to do what they did with them kids, that surgical and all that medicine, the door went. And they knew it. It's like a husband cheating on a wife. You get what I'm saying? And she find out, she fuss at him, make him sleep on the couch for a few days, but stay with him. He know now.
Now he know. You get what I'm saying? I got to give y'all an example. He know he can keep doing it. She ain't going nowhere. So when they was able to do this with the kids, they went, we got them now. We got them now. Shit, they don't care about kids, so let's see how far we can take it. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all people should be ashamed of yourself. Really. This is really sad. And I'm talking about you people in powerful positions, because us little voices is always talking. We ain't never shut up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all people in big, powerful positions that could have stopped this. One thing only led to the others. I was never never for same-sex marriage. You know what I'm saying? I don't care, you know what I'm saying, about people being with who they want to be with. But why that's got to be in law? Why does law have to recognize that? You know what I'm saying? It's a relationship. Y'all don't know how to divide y'all stuff up. You came with this, he came with that. You get what I'm saying? Or hire a mediator, or, you can hire a lawyer to help you divide stuff legally. But, you get what I'm saying? I didn't support that marriage, the gay marriage. I didn't. You get what I'm saying? And I really think, as far as marriage is concerned, you get what I'm saying? You married in the eyes of the God anyway. You get what I'm saying? Because it wasn't always no courthouse and no papers. So you get what I'm saying? Courthouse wasn't always there. We here to reproduce. You get what I'm saying? I don't, I'm not all for that marriage stuff. But I do think when it involves kids, it's important because, the kids need taken care of. Do I think that a man that divorced a woman should be taking care of her 20, 30 years? No. Because no. She definitely gonna be with somebody else and you still taking care of her, even if you got the money. No. Unless y'all got kids together. So that's a whole nother discussion for a whole nother day. You get what I'm saying? I don't understand why same-sex couples couldn't just, somebody has said something about a union, but not the actual marriage, but something they called it. I forgot what they called it. But y'all don't know how to divide stuff. You get what I'm saying? Like, everything that shouldn't have to be about somebody owing somebody something or this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand you need mediators and professionals to come in and help you divide stuff sometime, but, grown-up people should just know how to divide stuff. You get what I'm saying? We depend on, other people for too much. And when you do that, you know what I'm saying? You open the door for manipulation and just, stupid stuff. You get what I'm saying? You sit down and divide your shit. You know what I'm saying? She came in with this, I came in with that. People just can't do that. You didn't always have courts and lawyers. People separated and they both went their separate ways. He went to the left, I went to the right. That was it. You ain't have no lawyers running in with, $5,000 leather suitcases and stuff. Trying to help you figure out, who gonna take this set of glasses, who want the car that's been sitting in the garage for 10 years. You get what I'm saying? Like, stupid stuff that you can't figure out on your own. Wasn't always no lawyers and stuff. You act like we just need this stuff. You need it when it's kids involved, family stuff like that. But other than that, no. There's too much dependent, and when you do that, it goes into that idolizing thing again. You get what I'm saying? Just needing this and needing that, and you open the door for manipulation. Because, the fact is, people just ain't good. Some people have, bad hidden, agendas. I gotta stop. But, yeah, this is not good. But it will not just be affecting women. Trust me on this. It will not. But for all you people whose stomach hurting, let me say it again. When you let it go with the kids, that's where you messed up at. Obama did this. He opened that door a little bit, just a little crack. You get what I'm saying? Once y'all let that stuff start happening with them kids, because they was always doing it. They been messing with them kids like that. Once y'all let this ain't new. Once y'all let that go, then that door went. This is how that door went. And those evil people knew. Oh, they ain't saying nothing. How many kids you do? How many? They ain't say, you ain't getting. I mean, it's a little fuss, but okay. Well, let's see what else we can do. Fucking idiots. Okay, y'all. I gotta go now. I gotta take an anxiety pill. Well, thank y'all for listening. This ever be Spooky Girl. I love y'all.